Classic TVC is coming to an end, and now we're going straight into Northrend for a brand new adventure. And now we're gonna go over 10 amazing, balls-caressing things that are coming with Wrath of the Lich King Classic. WINTERGRASP is regarded by many as the best battleground ever made. Mind when I say that many hardcore PvPers are not included in this, and that's because they hated it. But to the general population, including raiders and casual players, WINTERGRASP was the absolute banana jammer. It was a server-wide event that everyone for a lot of different reasons wanted to do it. Having WINTERGRASP was key, and helping your brothers in arms brought the community to life in an expansion where community building wasn't as good as before. Balance. Oh yeah, I know, when I mention this I am gonna hear you non-stop complaining about DKs and paladins and whatnot, and I get it, they are nutty. But overall, with the streamlining of classes, a good side effect of this is that every class stands a decent chance at topping the meters now, and whether you enjoy class design or not, this is something you cannot say about previous expansions. Every class has an AoE spell now and offensive cooldowns. You might say it kills class fantasy, but the trade-off is that you can do all the content in whatever spec you like, and that is something everybody can appreciate. Death Knights. Yeah, why did I say people were gonna complain about balance? Because this expansion gave us the most broken and popular iteration of the Death Knight ever. Capable of tanking in every spec and a PvP monster too. They are, in my opinion, the most fun they have ever been since in Wrath, and you can bet your sweet booty I will take advantage of that. Daily content. Now, a point of contention for many dailies, but back in Wrath they were very well regarded, and that is for one good reason: they were not mandatory for progress. They served as a convenient chill option to progress your character whenever you felt like logging in, and we had bangers like the Argent Tournament Jousting dailies, which are extremely iconic and memorable. I understand they are not everybody's cup of tea, but guess what? You do not have to do it if you don't want it. People don't hate Torghast for Torghast. They hate it because they are forced to do it every single week. This isn't the case in Wrath. 10-man raiding. You don't need to deal with 24 other human beings anymore to get a raid done. Now your anxiety can go easy with only 9! Alright, jokes aside, 10-man is an easier version of the raid that makes it the perfect night with the boys. I like it because you can bring people that aren't exactly the best at the game, but just because you like hanging out with them, and that is honestly the best experience you can give yourself in this game. DUAL-SPEC. No longer do you have to pay 60 buckaroos to earn the privilege of playing whatever spec you damn well please. This feature should have been in vanilla in day one, honestly, but this is just great. If you are a healer, now you can press one button and get your gold farming spec instead of being a worthless elf in a dress. You wanna try tanking? You got it. You wanna PvP and raid? Well, now it's not gonna break your bank. It's an excellent quality of life feature, and it's gonna bring a lot of life to a lot of dead classes. GRIZZLY heals. This is one of the most beloved zones in the game, and for good reason. That lo-fi chill beat, you know, that just played in this beautiful zone full of life after going through the barren, inhospitable wasteland that was Northrend. It felt like a vacation resort. Get a mug of hot cocoa and chill with the boys here, homie. The Lich King. This is Wrath of the Lich King. Why are you so surprised? Arthas is the most iconic character in the Warcraft universe, and the theming and storytelling of this expansion was done perfectly. If the Ratgate cinematic doesn't give you goosebumps, I wouldn't wanna meet you in a Dark Alley, boy, because that would make you a psychopath. By the way, Illidan is beta and lame. Class customization. This is the expansion where, in my opinion, you have the most toys to play with your class. Glyphs, 71 talent points, professions that matter, and an overall better sense of what Blizzard wanted to do with the classes gave us some of the most fun iterations of classes in the history of the game. I dare you to find a single paladin complaining about the class in Wrath. Actually, if you go to the forums, I'm sure you're gonna find plenty, but still. So what is the best feature of Wrath in my opinion? Okay, this is gonna be very controversial. Roll the drums. Accessibility. A word that could easily be seen as a terrible thing, which in many ways it is. Well, actually it is more of a trade-off. Making the game easier and simpler overall might have upset players like me, but taking down the barriers of entry gave us an entirely new audience for the game. And that's a big part of WoW's success. Everyone and their grandma will want to play in Rat, and whether you like it or not, you have to thank accessibility for that. It's a double-edged sword, but so is life. These are my favorite 10 features of Wrath of the Lich King. What are yours? Tell me in the comments. Thank you for watching. We are making a guide for everything you need to know about Lich King Classic and a guide for every spec. So if you like the video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, for we got a lot more coming. If you wanna support the channel, check out our merch in the description down below. This is Guide Express. See you on the next tab, homeboys.